I'm excited to be back today with another mending video. I was happy to see that there is a little bit of wearing on the button placard of this skirt that I have, because that means that I get to mend it and bring you along with me. So we're going to get ahead of this hole, even though the placard does have 2 layers of fabric and the button is still hanging on to 1 layer there. We're going to get ahead of it and do a little mending today. So first, I obviously just removed my buttons, and then I cleaned up the hole, just making sure there was no threads or frayed edges hanging off. This might make the hole a little bigger, but that's okay because we're gonna fix it. And next, we get to look through our scraps and pick one that works best. So my friend Rachel just recently gifted me a bunch of her scraps, and that worked out really well because I didn't actually have any red fabric scraps before this. So thanks, Rachel. This is perfect. I'm going to be doing one of my favorite mending methods, which is putting the patch behind the hole and then reinforcing it with stitches. So when you do these behind patches, you're going to want to make the patch much bigger than your hole or your worn area. Otherwise, it's just going to pull on the hole and your mending is going to fray away very quickly. So make it nice and big, pin it down on the back side. Make sure it looks good, showing through the hole. And then I like to stitch it on by going all around the outside of the patch. And then I usually like to reinforce the hole with like a blanket stitch, but I actually did that on this one and I didn't like the way it looked, so I took that out. Go ahead and reinforce around your hole with whatever stitch you like. I just ended up doing some decorative straight stitches that went along with the flow of the roses in the skirt. So I felt like this was a very subtle visible mend, and actually when it all came down to it, which I don't know why this didn't occur to me, but when it all comes down to it and the skirt is buttoned up, it's a completely invisible mend because the the buttonhole side will cover up this side. So if you're doing a similar mend, this is a great time to use this opportunity to play around with visible mending techniques that maybe you're not super sure about, and if it doesn't turn out exactly how you want, it actually won't be a visible mend. So, and now it's time for the most crucial step of the mending process, which is to enjoy your work and rock out in your newly mended garment. All right, thanks y'all for following along today. Let me know down in the comments if you have a similar mend on the horizon for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.